Hello, Kate here, mynaturalhappiness.com, creator of the Seeds of Change program to help you go from hamster to happiness, founder of Reading School of Reiki. How are you? How have you been finding this video series? It's been a little bit different this month, and I hope I'm supporting and nurturing you in the way that I want to support and nurture those who take the time to watch my videos, because I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it when people stop with a cup of tea. And I know different people have have their routines, which is so beautiful, around watching the video. So thank you, thank you. Yeah, I hope I've supported and nurtured you in the way that you want to. So I thought I would continue on from the theme of the last couple of weeks, but also with a little love in our hearts and a little bit of kindness, and just a reminder, really, just a reminder. I know that for myself, I am guilty of this sometimes in my life, and I know that there are quite a few people who are also guilty of this along the way. And sometimes we take life a little bit too seriously. Sometimes we get caught up in the nitty-gritty and sweat the small stuff, if you like. I think that's an Americanism, sweat the small stuff. And sometimes we need a reminder in our lives to have fun, to enjoy ourselves, and to just enjoy life and enjoy all life can give us, all the experiences. And so this is just my simple, loving reminder to you today to have fun. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. And if you're not enjoying yourself, what is it that's stopping you from having fun? What is it that's holding you back? And what can you shift in that? What can you change? And as you know, a few weeks ago, I lost my beautiful Nan, who lived to 96 years of age. And she had a magical life. Her last 4 months of her life weren't so magical, and that was the hard side of things. And I remember the last time I went to go and see her, and I remember spending time with her. She's my beautiful Nan. And I remember just thinking all those things that she went through, because in 96 years, it's not all roses and happiness. She had some incredible happiness and incredible love. She had 2 beautiful children, magical. I'm so honoured to have been honoured to have witnessed the love that her and my granddad shared, because right up until my granddad passed, they would sleep hand in hand. They'd fall asleep on the sofa watching telly, holding hands. It was a proper romantic, true love affair, and I'm so blessed I got to witness that, because I think to find that kind of love is very special indeed, and I got to witness that. And she had some really tough times, and it wasn't always rosy. She lived through the war. She dealt with rationing. She dealt with the fact that her family, loved ones, were going off to fight a war. She dealt with all of that. She would be on the roof of London roofs, and she would be putting out the incendiary fires. She would be, my nan and granddad met because she was cleaning guns and making guns and doing all these things at Woolwich Armoury. And my granddad was there and walked in, and he likes to say that he saw her from across the room and knew that she was the one. And granddad would go, Nan would go, "Oh, Jim, don't be silly," and then go and make him a cup of tea and bring him his favourite biscuit. So it was a magical time. And they lived through quite hard times. And I remember looking down at her as she was lying on the bed the last time I went to go and see her. And I remember thinking how irrelevant so much of the hard times that she had became at the end. And actually, it boiled down to the people that were around her showing her love, the people who she loved in life, the people who she cared about in life. It wasn't about whether or not she got extra carrots. It wasn't about the, she would have had absolutely tough times where she couldn't feed the family. Absolutely, she lived through the war. She lived through rationing. And yes, that would have seemed so important at the time. Absolutely. And of course, it had its importance. And actually, when it came down to it, it was about the people and not the situations. So, my loving reminder to you, and it's a reminder to me too, is to have fun. Cherish time with loved ones. Cherish time by yourself because you are a loved one to yourself. And sometimes it's about closing the doors, closing the curtains, and having time for you. Sometimes it's about that. Cherish the times. Have fun in life. Enjoy life. And don't sweat the small stuff. So this is just my loving reminder to you, with Hamster Wheel to Happiness, with your Hump Day Happiness video. Have fun, enjoy yourself, go and do what you want to do. What does your heart desire? That isn't going to hurt anyone else. Is legal. Just have fun. I know for me, and just after my beautiful nan passed, I went for the most magical walk in the forest with my other half, and we went walking through the Welsh Hills and just being in nature with someone who is so special to me. Being in nature and being in the forest, hearing those sounds, that seeing the waterfalls, hearing the birds sing, smelling the leaves on those trees, feeling the ground underneath me. It was magical. It was absolutely magical. And it was a real tonic for the soul because I was doing what I love to do, which was being in nature for a beautiful forest walk and going back to a lovely place with my man. We had a lit fire. We had a very peaceful evening and it was magical. It was magical. So my loving reminder to you today is have fun, enjoy life, cherish those around you, and just, if it all seems too much, just think, okay, in 5 years, is this going to be important to me? In 10 years, is this going to be important to me? In 20 years, is this important to my life? And if the answer to that is no, don't worry about it. Do what you can do to change it if you need to change it, but don't worry about it. Don't sweat the small stuff. Mwah! So this is my Hump Day Happiness. Have fun. Tell me what you do to have fun. Tell me how, if you want to. I just realised I could have opened a whole other can of worms there. If you would like to share with me, and if it's appropriate to share with me how you have fun, then share with me. Sending you so much love, wrapping you in a hug of love. Enjoy life with so much love. Kate to mynaturalhappiness.com, creator of the Seeds of Change program to help you go from hamster to happiness, founder of Reading School of Reiki. Have the most amazing day. Lots of love.